Hello, everyone. My name is Samuel. I'm here to introduce you to the Chevening Scholarship. The Chevening Scholarship is the UK government scholarship for a one-year master's in any university in the UK. So it is a lifetime opportunity to add value to your career, to school in one of the best universities in the world. As you know, the UK university is one of the top university in the world. You think, look at, you have universities such as University of Oxford, you have University of Cambridge, you have University of Coventry, and several other universities in all around the UK. And the facilities, the teaching standard is the best in the world. So today, I want to introduce you to one scholarship which you can utilize to get free tuition and monthly stipend in order to be able to school in one of these top universities. So the scholarship is called the Chevening Scholarship. The Chevening Scholarship, it's a scholarship which you can use to enjoy any master's program at all, any master's program, be it master in finance, either social sciences, whether in the what do you call it, engineering, management, or any course at all. So now let's go deep into this to show you some of the things you enjoy if you become one of the recipients of this scholarship. Now let's see. So the UK system of teaching involve almost 4 layers, about 4 layers of teaching. So imagine if you have been taught, say, engineering 101 or engineering 50 something, in 4 ways, you understand? So there is no way you go through that system that you will not be one of the, you will not be sound in your field of study. Definitely you will be sound, because the system put in place that you pass through will refine you and allow you to be extremely knowledgeable, and also to know the industrial application of any course you're studying at all. So they have the big lecture room, and the big lecture room where you have so many students, of course, and about 30 students or more, but I don't think it's more than around 40 students. Yeah, around 30 to 40, I think. So here, this is the main lecture. The main lecture. This is what is common in so many universities in around the world. So you have this main lecture. So after this lecture is done, then you also have the computer application of that course that you studied. I mean the subject you studied in the big lecture room, right? So you have the computer application of that. So, and the number of students are usually reduced, and you have about 10 to 12 or 15 students per one lecturer. So imagine if you are taught a subject issue in the big lecture room, then you have a computer lab where you'll be trained on how to apply the computer to what you've been taught. And outside that, again, you have the seminar class where the technical aspect of this course, you will learn it. And the seminar class consists of about 7 to 10 students at times, 7 to around 15 or 10 students, 7 to 10 or 15 students, I think. So although it vary by by courses and by universities. But the system is that you have the big lecture room that will take you on the course. You have the computer application of the course. Then you move to the seminar where you learn the technical aspect of the course. And also, you can also meet one-on-one with your professor through what is called the office hour. So each of the professors have their office hour. So you go to them, ask any question that you want to ask, that you are confused about. Then also, during this section, in each semester, there are several competitions that you can engage in, and this competition involve monetary reward. There are some schools you write some essay. So the first receive some amount of money, the second receive some amount of money, the third also receive some amount of money. So this alone stimulate and also motivate students to do more. You get. So then you have this enterprise program. Enterprise program tries to teach you to be an entrepreneur. So it helps you to see the entrepreneur aspect of the course you are studying. It also teaches you on how to go about this entrepreneurship journey, how to set your company up, how to get funding, how to go about your marketing, how to set up the organization, and all of that. Then we'll move to the area of the career diagnosis and mentorship. So the career diagnosis and mentorship is where you'll be taught on how to apply to jobs and how to restructure your CV, what's the kind of experience you need to get jobs, how to get the experience, how to get how to get placement, how to get internships, and all of that. So all of these teach you on how, so it increases your employability and help you. Also, there are some companies also that also come to the schools to recruit students, and this company they host several programs to tell you about their company, about what they do. And also there are several computer software and computer training. So as the classes are going on, there are so many training on Excel, training on AutoCAD, SPSS, what have you, Microsoft Word, so many software. So you just book for anyone that you feel you want to learn, and you go. That goes on in pari passu with your class. And also there are several language program that also go on at the same time as your class is going on as well. You can actually book for some of this language programming. So book for listening and speaking, how to speak good English. Some book for to learn French, to learn Chinese language, to learn German language, to learn several languages. So imagine as you are receiving your classes and you are also learning how this thing is being applied in the real world. And at the same time, you're learning software, you're learning languages, and there are also sports facilities, Olympic standard sport facility in so many of these universities. So you can't go through this system and not be, not excel in your career. It's not possible to go through the system. The system has been tested and put in place for you to be able to excel. So these are all you enjoy once you get a scholarship. And aside from the Chevening Scholarship, of course, there are several other scholarships that you can use to school in the UK. And also as a private student, also you can pay your own tuition if you wish to also enjoy all of this. Now let's look at what the Chevening Scholarship is all about. So the Chevening Scholarship, of course, is the UK government scholarship. It's aimed at developing global leaders. So it aims as in turning you to a leader. So it tries to bring out the best in you to make you a leader. So basically to develop you career-wise, and also to build up your leadership skills. Because Chevening scholars, those that get a Chevening scholarship, attend leadership program all around several places around the UK. Go for training in London, go for training in several parts of the country as well. Now, who is funding this scholarship? So the Foreign Commonwealth and Development Office, called FCDO, is sponsoring the scholarship, as well as they have partner organizations. So partner organization as well. So jointly they are funding the scholarship. So the scholarship offer, of course, two types of award. They have the Chevening Scholarship and the Chevening Fellowship. So today I'm just focusing on the Chevening Scholarship. Now let's go on. So what are the aim and the objective of the Chevening Scholarship? So the scholarship gives a full scholarship to potential future leaders. So influential decision maker from all around the world to, of course, in order to develop them academically, professionally, and also in order to help them increase their network, of course, and to gain some experience and to also experience the UK culture, and that will build a lasting relationship, of course, with the UK. So basically, it's to develop you and to connect you to those that matter, and also to make you experience the UK culture and to build a positive relationship with the UK. So now, what does the Chevening Scholarship cover? It covers full tuition. So the full tuition is paid. Then it covers monthly stipend for your general upkeep. Of course, if you, irrespective of where you are, whether London, outside London, so you get monthly stipend that cover your daily keep. And also it's also cover dissertation fund when you're about rounding off your program and you want to do research. So you get some amount of fund to help you carry out your dissertation. Then it covers full air flight and transportation from your country to your university in the UK. And also when you complete your program from the university in the UK back to your country. Then it gives also full visa support. So as a scholar, you get full visa support. So they facilitate your visa to be ready in time, so you will miss any class. Then you get some practical leadership training, and experts in several fields come to address you, speak to you, and motivate you in order to see, in order to develop yourself in the leadership approach, leadership-wise. Yeah. So also you join the alumni community. Once you are done with the program, you are able to network with Cheveners all around the world, So imagine having such a big network of experts all around the world. Now, the scholarship was started in 1983. For today, to date, more than 50,000 people have enjoyed the scholarship. So now for those applying from Nigeria, I use Nigeria as an example here so that you can understand how this thing works. So I'll give you a practical example. So now, Chevening Scholarship have their area of interest. Now, the area of interest, that is, they call it the priority area. So this priority area differs by country. So when you are applying from Nigeria, you look at where are the areas where the UK government is partnership with Nigeria. It's partnering with Nigeria, for instance. So for Nigeria, you see that the UK government is partnering with Nigerian government in the area of security, in the area of prosperity, good governance, science and innovation, improving healthcare, energy and power generation, and research. So in some country might be different priority area. So before you apply, it's good for you to know some of this priority area. So this priority area now determine the kind of course that you apply to. So you apply to course around maybe security, maybe around prosperity, that is around economics, accounting, or entrepreneurship also. So good governance, maybe public administration or something like that. So science and innovation might be some area in engineering and all of that. So you need to understand what is the priority area for your country. So once you get the priority area for your country, so you just look for a course that is within that priority area that is related to your first degree. So maybe you had a first degree in, say, economics, for instance, and the masters, and you want to apply to masters. Of course, you can do masters in economics around the prosperity priority area, prosperity or economic development priority area. So you need to understand where, which is your priority area before you know the kind of course to choose. Some people just choose anyhow course. And what one of the things I'm explain to you here is for you to be able to know what and what to do in order to get the scholarship. So this is one of the important things you need to note down. So another way to know the priority area in your country, for instance, is to look at what the DFID is doing in your country. So the DFID here, what kind of work and maybe research and work, what are the priority, their main program, their main area of work, you understand, in your country. So these are work. If you look at that, you'll be able to extract the priority area and know the courses that relate to some of this priority area. So now, what are the degrees and universities that are mostly funded? So if you go to the Chevening website, that is www.chevening.org/scholarship/guidance/course, you see some of the information there. So mostly they start, the fund program that starts usually around September, and they must be taught master's program, not research focus program like MRS. No research for a research focused program, you don't attend classes, you just go and do research, right? But for taught master, you receive classes, right? After receiving classes, you do exams, and then you write dissertation, of course, right? So then the program must be leading to a master degree program. So you cannot use Chevening Scholarship for BSc program, like the first degree. You can't use Chevening Masters for MRes. You can't use it for PhD, right? It's for master, it's a 1-year master degree program. And the program must be based in the UK. Then the MBA also, they have you can also do an MBA, but they cap the fee. If you want to do an MBA, the fee is capped to around £18,000. Although this can change every year. Just check the Chevening Scholarship website to see the latest amount, right? So also the course that you must select, like I told you earlier on, must align with the partnership, which is the priority area, the UK partnership with your country. Then also for those that are applying, you can apply to any university in the UK. So if you're applying to university in London, you call it the London-based courses. And if you apply to university outside of London, so it might be Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland, or the rest of England aside from London, right? So it makes sense for you to apply to courses. If you're applying to courses in London, you check if those courses are also run by university outside of London. So it makes sense to apply to those courses that have been run in university outside London than applying for that course again in London, you understand? So usually London tuition are very expensive, and then I think the student that goes to London-based university are given stipend slightly higher than those that are schooled outside London. So if I'm to study accounting, for instance, and I want to choose a London university, So if accounting is being offered outside London, then it makes sense for me to apply to accounting in university outside London, instead of me applying to that same accounting in London. Because why? It's being run in London. So that increases the chances of being selected actually. So it makes sense. It does not make sense, for instance, it will make sense for you to see a university outside London saying because it's offered for, like, say, 15,000 pounds, for instance. Then you are now choosing a university inside London, where you will pay like maybe around 20,000 pounds, for instance. So, and it's the same cost. So it's cheaper to apply to schools outside of London, and that increases the chance of getting the scholarship. Because I know some people who want to apply to, say, LSC, and there's nothing bad, there's nothing wrong in applying to this university. Nothing is wrong applying to them. But if that course you want to study in London is also offered outside London, it makes sense to apply for the university outside London. Also, how do you see the universities in the UK and see their ratings? So we have the complete guide, completeuniversityguide.co.uk, right? If you go on this website, you'll see all of the universities in the UK. You will see their ranking, by the courses, you see their ranking according to school, you see some of the ratings, and you'll be able to make your choice, right? So all of the schools in UK are top notch. So most ranking is going to be based on maybe employability, maybe student satisfaction, and all of that. So just go to this website, you see the list of all the universities. So now, the Chevening Scholarship. How do you, what are the things that the interviewers are looking for, right? So of course, the step to apply to scholarship is you first fill in your details. You apply to 3 universities in the UK. Once you apply to 3 universities in the UK, then you get reference from, say, your former lecturer, your manager, or your supervisor at the place of work. And also, the scholarship is only given to those that have minimum of 2 years working experience, of course. So minimum of 2 years working experience. After graduation, you work for 2 years, gain experience. So that has always been the norms. So then once you you apply to 3 universities in the UK. Normally, most UK schools want you to do IELTS. So you write IELTS. IELTS is the international English language testing system here. So you apply. So the kind of IELTS, which kind of IELTS do you apply to is the academic IELTS. There are 2 types of IELTS. So IELTS, you have the academic, you have the general. So it's the academic that you apply for. So now, if you now excel to apply and your application go through, and these are the areas that those that we interview for Chevening Scholarship usually look at. They look at your leadership, influencing, and volunteering, right? So look at some of the area you have shown leadership traits, and you have affected the life of people. You have made some contribution to the society or contribution to an organization, maybe through the NGO, maybe through civil society. Maybe you have impacted your community, you have done one thing or other, you understand? So you must be able to detail some of the things you have done, and then practically stating how it has affected lives, right? Now, this is some of the area where some people miss it, right? Now, this is not theory, this is practical. So you have to state where you have affected life where you have shown leadership traits and all of that, you see. Then also, academic excellence is also one of the criteria that the interviewers are looking for. So Chevening Scholarship are mostly given to those that have a minimum of 2-1. So those that have first class and those that have 2-1 are mostly given the scholarship. So, but I won't discourage those that don't have 2-1. If you are able to show exceptional skill and leadership traits, I think with 2-2, I think maybe you should be able to get it. But mostly on the website, go to the website, you'll see, I think they have 2-1 there, right, as a requirement. Then one area that most students also don't really do well is the area of their career plan. So the Chevening application portal will request that you write a short and a long-term career plan. So your career plan in the next 2 years, for instance, say in the next 5, I think 1 to 5 years. The long maybe in the next 10 years, for instance. So so the short and the career plan, the way you write it, and also it must be able at least to connect with your leadership, say your leadership journey, and some of the things you have done. At least there should be some connection with the course of study and what you are doing currently. Then your course and your university, you must understand why you are choosing this course. Why am I choosing this course that I'm applying to? Why am I applying to this university? So not just that you pick any university or any course and you apply, and you don't know why you're applying to the university. So what is attracting me to the university? Is it because they are good in research? Is it because they are the best in this course that I'm applying to? Is it because there's somebody I know that is schooling there and have told me about how good the school is, the area, the area they are good in, how they are, the kind of facility they have, and all of that. So you must be able to state clearly some of the reasons why you are applying to the course and why you are applying to the university, and understand it in and out, right? So you must be objective in your way of explaining why you are choosing the course. Then also the UK, the United Kingdom, and the environment. Then it's good for, of course, if you are going to school in a particular country, it's good to read up, understand, and learn some few things about the country. Understand, learn one of just few things, just a general thing. For instance, let's say, how many countries do you have in the UK? Where is the capital? What's the name of the prime minister? Just some basic little things, understand, when you're traveling, just read up the environment to understand where you are going to, right? Then secondly, you need a network, build a network, right? So it's good to have at least a professional profile, right? A professional profile like LinkedIn is usually a very good example. So a professional profile where you connect with people in your field, where your experience and some of those things are at least published, and then you meet people, you connect with people in your field, have a very good networks of people. So this network will also help. So these are the 6 things majorly that the person interviewing you for the Chevening Scholarship is they are looking for, right? So if you are able to connect the dots on these 6 things, I think you should be a likely candidate. So now let me open up to expatiate more on what the interviewers are looking for, because this is extremely important, because this is what at times separate between those that get the scholarship and those that will not get it. So your objective and the priority, the objective and the priority area, right? Then the basic requirements, the core requirements. So like I explained to you, the priority area are areas where the UK government or the DFID is partnering with the government of your country. So it makes sense for you to apply in courses that relate to that area. So it increases your chance of getting the scholarship. Then the basic requirement, of course, states that you are applying to a 1-year master program. You have 2 years work experience. You have 2-1 or first class, right? Then there is no age limit for Chevening, no age limit for Chevening. So anybody can apply as long as you have leadership traits and you're able to show that in your write-up. Then, of course, the core requirements, something I've mentioned earlier, that is the 2-1 and also IELTS. So you can check the website, Chevening website. You will see that they require IELTS as well. But whether you want to do IELTS before you get a scholarship or you want to get a scholarship before you write IELTS, now depends on you. So if you write the IELTS before you get a scholarship, if you want to get a scholarship before writing IELTS, but one thing is that if you don't pass the IELTS once you get a scholarship before the deadline for submitting IELTS comes, you might forfeit the scholarship to somebody else that has IELTS result already. So leadership or influencing, that means maybe you are a student union member or student union president, secretary, all of that. And during this period of time, you have affected life positively, right? So that this shows the kind of leadership trait. Or you are part of an NGO and the NGO you work for, you've done some work that affected people, or whether you're part of a professional association, you affected people. So networking, it might be in your place of work, it might be professional association or something like the LinkedIn professional social media that I talked about. Then studying in the UK, of course, your previous academics must be something that is accepted as a prerequisite to study for a master's in the UK. Then your professional experience at times also, some courses require professional experience, right? Then also your future plan must be able to state your future plan, that after studying in the UK, what do I want to do with this this degree program that I'm going for, and how am I going to go about it? So when you state out this plans, it's very easy to convince the person interviewing you, right? Yeah, the career plan, short and long-term career plan, right? So your career plan makes sense because the courses you are selecting, your career plan will influence the courses you are going to select, and the UK priority in your country, the UK priority area in your country, that I explained earlier on, will also influences the kind of course you want to select, right? What you can do to increase your chance of being selected. What can you do to increase your chance of being selected? So, number one, you need discipline and organization. You need to be disciplined to be able to follow through the application from the beginning to the end, right? So, someone say, I think somebody said, when talent sleep, hard work beats talent. So if you are not disciplined enough to follow through the application, right? Irrespective of how intelligent you are, someone that is less intelligent than you can get it. And you'll be shocked. I say, come on, I know this person. How did this person get it? And you'll be wondering, and it's because the person is consistent and the person is disciplined and organized, right? That is why the person was able to follow through. The person was able to get it. Then secondly, you need to read the application eligibility, the guide and instruction in full detail. So many people just go about things without reading instruction. Instructions are extremely important. If you go to the Chevening website, you see the instruction, the eligibility, how to apply, everything is written there. The guide is written there. So you can put out the guide, read it in and out, understand what you need to do, how to apply, you understand? So also, you need to also watch out for error. Don't make mistakes when you're applying. So that's why it's good to read the guide and also the instructions, right? So don't make mistake when you're applying, right? When you are selecting course or university that we require that, oh, I want to change the course or I want to change the university, you understand? So it's good to take it step by step and not make mistakes. Then also you need reference and some your education documents. So it might be your past lecturer or your teacher or your manager or your supervisor, right? So you need reference. So you need to inform them that you need them to help you write a reference to the Chevening Scholarship, so that once you enter their details into the Chevening Scholarship portal and they receive it, the request for reference, they can respond in time. Because some people lose the scholarship, not because they are not qualified, but because their referees refuse to reply, right? So what are the educational documents that you need? Of course, you need your transcript, your undergraduate transcript, your high school certificate, then your CVs, and some other or normal document for visa purpose and also for application to the school. Then you are going to, in the Chevening Scholarship request, that you write 2 essays. So they are just short essays, 2 essays. So when you apply, you see the 2 essays that you are supposed to write. So it's good to rehearse this essay, write it out, ask questions from those that have gotten the Chevening Scholarship in the past, check for errors in writing this essay. I think one of these days I'll be breaking these things down and talk about them one by one, talk about this essay. But for today, I want to say that you'll be writing 2 essays and you should look up to samples of essays and question of essays that past Chevening applicants have written, you understand? So another thing is link your selected course and university to your career goal. Link your selected course and university to your career goal. So now these are things that will convince some of the interviewer to selecting you as the preferred candidate, right? So it's not that you say your career goal is you want to be a policymaker, or maybe you want to be an engineer and you are selecting a course that has to do with, say, courses that's not related to engineering at all. You understand? So you'll be seen as not organized, or you don't understand what you are doing, right? So link your selected course, let's say, because that is the area of your career goal. Then another thing is start studying for IELTS. Some people apply to the Chevening Scholarship without studying for IELTS, never knowing that they could get this Chevening Scholarship. So immediately they go to Chevening Scholarship, they discover, wow, now I need to write IELTS, right? You know, after going for IELTS, they find out that they couldn't meet up with the time, right? So many people have lost the scholarship like that. So once you don't meet up with the deadline to submitting your IELTS, what happens is that someone else that already has the IELTS, right, certificate and the required score might be giving your scholarship. You might lose scholarship to that person. So even if you're not writing IELTS prior to application, right, or prior to getting the Chevening scholarship, it's good to start studying for it. So when you are studying for it and you find out that, wow, I get this Chevening scholarship, then you know that I just need to book for IELTS. So it might be because you might need, like, say, roughly 1 month or 2 to study for the IELTS. And for some people, it might be 3 months. So it's good for you to start studying for the IELTS once you know you want to apply for the scholarship, right? Then also you will defend your application at the interview stage. So everything you write, everything you fill into the application portal, you need to remember them. You need to note them down and understand them inside out, right? It's everything there is all about you. So you must, because you are going to defend it, is based on this information that you supply that you'll be interviewed, right? So it's good for you to understand this information that you filled in, because it will help you at the interview stage. So it's good to know your resume and your career plan inside out, because these are some of the questions that you're going to face during the interview process. So basically, this is just the first video, the Chevening series that I'll be doing. So this is just a rundown for you to have a feel of what the Chevening scholarship is, and as I'll be doing some more video for you to understand. I'm very sure if you are patient enough to go through this video again and apply some of the things I've told you, right? I can assure you that you are a likely candidate to get the Chevening scholarship. So the Chevening scholarship is going to add more. It's going to boost your career. It's going to help you be, it's going to let me say, just increase your career in terms of make your career a global, a kind of global, make you maybe an engineer, a global engineer, a global accountant, a global economist, because you are doing this master's in one of the best university in the world. And of course, UK university, aside from the US, university is they are the best in the world. So if you are yet to subscribe to this channel, please subscribe, as you'll be getting more videos and more tips on how to get the Chevening scholarship, and also on several other things that pertain to scholarship, to travels, to visas, and several other things you'll be getting on this channel. So just subscribe. And now I'd like to stop. I wish you the best. Thank you.